Well, Rami Khouri is a distinguished public policy fellow at the American University of Beirut. He joins us live from Boston. Welcome to the News Hour. So we're seeing that Israel is stepping up its attacks there. 81 Palestinians killed, while Donald Trump is touring the Gulf regions.
Well, this is typical for Israel. They intensify the attacks at decisive moments because that's all they really can do to send a message to the Palestinians and the world, which is to use their massive military force with support from major Western powers, including the U.S., and to keep killing Palestinians and destroying Palestinian society. Also, the Israelis are really angry because Trump is going ahead with some discussions with the Iranians, with Ansarullah, with Hamas and others, without really fully coordinating with the Israelis. And Israel is not used to this. It's used to shaping American policy in the Middle East. And so this is a very dangerous moment because Israel also said, Netanyahu said that the minute that Trump finishes his visit, they're going to make a massive attack to push out all the Palestinians into the southern corners of Gaza.
So, Rami, do you not think that we will hear any breakthrough with regards to Gaza by Donald Trump on this tour?
I don't expect a breakthrough. It's possible that there may be some dramatic announcement by the United States about its intentions. Remember that there's already been talks between Saudi-led Arab delegations and the French about holding a conference in Paris next month, I think it is, to talk about how do you create a Palestinian state. The British and the French leaders have talked about recognizing a Palestinian state. There's been newspaper reports in Israel that the U.S. may make a declaration that it supports a Palestinian state. But all of this is talk. None of it has ever been translated into action. So not many people really have a lot of faith that this is going to happen. But it is an indication that what Israel is doing is not going to be long supported by the world silently. That a genocide is not a simple thing to just sit and watch on television. The Spanish today declare they're not going to trade with Israel anymore. So there has to be some kind of political move to end the genocide in Gaza and find a political resolution of the Israel-Palestine conflict, which is about 100 years old now.
And Rami, you mentioned that, of course, Donald Trump is not visiting Israel. There's been many media reports saying that Donald Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu have gone their separate ways, that he's tired of Netanyahu. But how will Israel be viewing Donald Trump's tour right now?
Israel is concerned about what's going on, both the statements that are being made and the actions, the U.S. negotiations with people like Hamas and Iran, which Israel doesn't want to happen. But there's a fear among many Israelis that the U.S. is kind of ignoring Israel's main concerns. But this should not be mistaken to mean that the U.S. is abandoning Israel. I mean, the Israeli support in the United States political circles is very strong. Among the people, it's less strong. Also, there's an act of Congress, a law in the United States, that the United States must keep Israel militarily stronger than any combination of its foes in the region. And this is a law. So the U.S. support for Israel is very strong. What the United States is trying to do is to probe to see if there's a way that the interests of Israel to be recognized, to live in safety, not to be threatened, if those can be reconciled with the rights of the Palestinians to have a self-determinant state and to end their occupation by Israel and to stop being attacked, and especially attacked in a genocidal way. It's hard to reconcile those two aims, but they have to be reconciled at some point in the future because the current trend with the genocide in Gaza and the turmoil that this is causing, not just in Palestine and Israel, but around the world, is not sustainable.
Ramy Khouri, thank you very much indeed. Distinguished public policy fellow at the American University of Beirut. Appreciate it. Thank you.
You bet.